before you take the head off, or you can take the valve cover off, which I've done. I'll get to that in just a moment. But there's a little tiny rubber nut or screw that goes right here where you can see where the radiator is leaking. Now remember, this little motorcycle is water cooled, therefore it has water that runs through the head to take away the heat from the piston. That's what water does. It's a heat transfer, a heat sink. In order to get to the piston and not cause a great deal of watery mess, then we need to take this off. It comes. You can either use a star screwdriver on the bottom, or you can use a pair of pliers. It's plastic. It comes off real easy. You want to just get it on snug, but not too snug. It fits right here. I'll just show you this for future reference. I'm going to take this whole system apart and clean it, because that's just the kind of guy I am. All right, we take that off, and I've got 4 bolts, 4 little screws off for the cover of this, and also the cap, and I've got that over in my little bag here. So we'll put this in the bag. And I haven't seen any damage yet, but the day's still young. I've taken off the 6 bolts that come on the valve cover gasket right here, and I'm looking down into the head, and what we have is, on a 4-stroke, we have valves. One of these is the intake, and one valve right here is the exhaust valve, and it's run off a chain, and this chain is run off the crankshaft, so that's how it's timed. But I'm going to have to take off some other stuff over here, and I'm going to have to take off some different hoses. And like I said, I put white paint right here, and what I'm going to do with these other hoses right here, like this little tiny one right there, I'll put a little blue paint right there and right there, and I have another hose right here. I may put a little red paint there, and I'll know exactly where it goes when I go to put it back together. I'm pretty sure it's a blown motor, but for 28,000 miles, I mean, this little $2,000 bike, it's paid for itself 2-3 times over, and the engine isn't leaking. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm going to let this drain right now, and I'm going to post these on YouTube, and then we'll continue over the days and weeks ahead to tear the motor down, completely rebuild it, and turn it into the $6 million moped. We have the cash, we have the technology. Project RUCKUS, engine total rebuild continues.